But then you should also have something a little bit heavier because we got some single arm stuff where you can go a little bit heavier, and then that's it. I think that's the only weight you're going to need. They recommend some painter's tape if you want to make a square on your floor, but you can figure that out. I think just visually in your mind will work. We're going to start on the floor, guys. Dynamic warm up, 5 minutes. We got T-spine windmills to kick it off. So with your feet up, your knees at 90, your head flat on the floor, and your hands out at your sides. We're going to drop those knees over to the side, come back to center, trying to get that middle back just opened up here. We'll spend a minute there. Make sure your head is not resting on a wall behind you. From there, we'll go into hip rocks. So kick one foot out. We haven't done this one in a while. Pushing that butt back into those heels, getting a nice stretch on that inner thigh and that hip. We'll do 30 seconds on each side. Then coming to your hands and knees position, push the toes into the floor, your bear plank to pike and back to bear plank. If at any point you need, come all the way down to your knees. Otherwise, try to hover above the floor when you come back into that bear plank. Then we'll stand up once we're done with those three. We got alternating lateral lunges, pushing that butt back, getting a nice stretch in that inner thigh. 1 minute there. And then we're going to spend the last minute with a jump rope if you've got one. I don't. So I'm going to just pretend like I'm jumping rope. Coming down. Make sure, guys, that when you're jumping rope that you're letting those heels drop down every couple reps, I would guess. You just don't want to just stay on your toes because then your calves 2 days from now are going to be like, ow. So 5 minutes here. You guys can take it down to the floor. We'll start off with that T-spine windmill. Pull that belly button in with those arms out, and we'll get started. Here we go, everybody. In 3, 2, 1. Just nice and easy. Side to side. Whatever your range of motion is here is fine. Don't necessarily have to get all the way to the floor. You are halfway. All right, you guys can flip it over in 3, 2, and 1. Start on hands and knees. Kick one foot out for that hip rock. And just push your butt back to your heel. Get ready. We're going to switch legs in 3, 2, 1. Go ahead and switch legs. And you can probably get one more in here. And then we're going to go to that bear plank. So start on your hands and knees. And then push those toes into the floor. And we're just going to pike those hips up to the ceiling. Get a little stretch in the shoulder. You're trying to stay on your toes on this one, but if you want a couple of these reps, you can drop those heels down, more of a downward dog stretch. You got 15 seconds. Last rep, guys. 3, 2, 1. Stand it up here. Stand it up. And we're gonna start that lateral lunge. So step out, lateral lunge. Gonna feel that hamstring open up here too. That belly button drawn back. Halfway. All right, coming up in 6 seconds, we're going jump rope. In your mind, grab that jump rope. Here we go. 3, 2, 1. Jump rope. Your option, you can march it out here. Keep those arms moving. Nice work, everybody. Got 30 more seconds here. Ten seconds. Good job, you guys. In 3, 2, 1, and break. All right, block number 1. This is where you would use your painter's tape. So funny. Y'all don't need painter's tape, don't worry. This has been, we haven't done this block in a long time. 4 minutes, gonna be tabata style, so 20 seconds of work with 10 seconds of rest. We're gonna go through 4 rounds around the world. So you're in your mind, you've got an invisible box on your floor, okay? So on the around the world, some of you guys will remember this, we want to go in the box. No, we want to start in the box. Then you're going to go in front of the box, back in the box, to the side of the box, back in the box, behind it, into it, other side, into it, okay? So start in the middle, forwards, side, side, backwards. It doesn't matter the direction you go. Your option from the box, step it forward, step it back to the side, back into the middle, okay? 20 seconds of work, 10 seconds of rest. Then you'll start again with your feet in the box. Little bit of a crouched position. Those of you that were here this weekend know these in and outs. And you know that you need to drop your heel a little bit on those, especially as you come out, in, out, drop the heel, okay? 20 seconds of work, 10 seconds of rest. 2 exercises, 4 minutes means we're going for 4 rounds. You guys can get started with your around the world. Doesn't have to look pretty. Here we go. In 3, 2, 1, let's do it. So challenging to jump forwards and backwards and forwards. Little brain game here. 3, 2, 1, rest. All right, so we got in, out. Start with your feet in, jump them out. Here we go. 3, 2, 1, let's do it. Isolate. Halfway. That's Hannah. 3, 2, 1, take a breath. We're gonna go back to that around the world in 3, 2, 1. Here we go. Start in the box and work all the way around it. Halfway. Three, 2, 1, rest. And you're back to in, out. Little bend in the knee here in 3, 2, 1. In, out. Make them quick. Good job, guys. Good job. Halfway. Three, two, one, rest. 2 rounds down, 2 to go. Back to that around the world. Here we go in 3, 2, 1. Let's do it. Halfway. Three, two, one, rest. In, out. Guys, if you want to use your arms here, you can. Let's do it in 3, 2, 1. Let's go. Halfway. Drop those heels. 3, 2, 1, rest. One more round, y'all. One more round. Here we go. Starting off with that around the world in 3, 2, 1. Let's do it.
Looking for a place that I'd rather be. I've been searching for my own destiny. I raise my gun.
You are halfway. Keep going. Keep going.
Scream out loud. This is my life. This is my hope.
3, 2, 1, rest. All right, super aggressive. Your last in and outs. We're going to go for 30 seconds to finish. Here we go in 3, 2, 1. Let's go. That body moving. 15. Nice job, you guys. All the way, all the way. We're still working. 3, 2, 1, rest. All right. Hopefully that got your heart rate up a little bit to get it started today. Block number 2, we're going to grab those weights. We've got a little bit longer. Oh, yeah. Nice long block here. 20-minute block. Holy smokes. So this is the meat and potatoes of your workout today. We're going to start with 3 rounds of your first 3 exercises, then 3 rounds of the second group of 3 exercises. And if you get done, you'll perform all 6 exercises until time is called. We're going to start with a single arm hip hinge low row. So set your feet about hip distance apart, shoulders are back, keeping a nice flat back. Your palm's going to face in. You got hip hinge low row. We're going to do 15 on each side. So this is the exercise that I wanted you guys to have that heavy weight handy, just in case. I mean, it is a higher rep count, but you never know. If you get done with your lighter reps or lighter weight, you might be able to go heavier on your second round through. Second exercise for 15 reps, you got bicep curls. You can start with your palms facing forward, or you can rotate those palms as you come up. Either way, we're going to do 15 reps on the bicep curls. Then you've got a hip bridge pullover for 15. Set the heels under the knees, drive the hips up. Elbows are soft here as we extend that weight overhead. Pulling through the armpits, you'll pull that weight back over the chest, okay? You'll go back to your hip hinge low row. You got 3 rounds of those 3 exercises. Then we're going to go core. Power sit-up starts it off. Extend your arms out, coming up onto those sit bones, trying to tap the heels. As an option, you can try to get at least a full sit-up. You got a weighted toe reach for 15. Legs are up in the air. We're going to reach that weight up for the toes. As an option, feet are flat on the floor and reach up to the ceiling. Then your third exercise on this series is a hip raise. Neck and head relaxed on the floor, hands at your sides, feet are up. We're just trying to lift those hips up off the floor. As an option, you can work a reverse crunch, keeping the lower back on the floor, okay? 3 rounds of those 3. Everything's high reps today, so Don't feel like you need to rush because you don't. You got a lot of time to work here. All right. So that's it. You guys need anything else? Let me know. Y'all can get started. Hip hinge low row, set your stance, and let's get started in 3, 2, and 1. Here we go. Nice and controlled here. That belly button drawn in. Good job, you guys. Good tempos out there. Nice bicep curls. You want to work a little tempo on those bicep curls, team. You'll pull up, you'll hold it, and you'll come down slowly. So if maybe you've got a little bit lighter weight that you want to make feel a little heavier, that's when you would add that tempo. Nice job. Those you guys on that pullover, make sure those glutes are nice and tight, that belly button drawn in. You want a little bit of bend in the elbow as you pull through those armpits. Pulling that weight over your chest. So when you're in that hip hinge low row, think about having a straight line from the top of your head down to your tailbone. So you want that chin down just a little bit, not tucked in, but a nice neutral chin. You guys set your stance on those bicep curls. Make sure you got a little tension in the glutes, little tension in the core. Good tempo, Shannon. Nice job. Nice job, Sarah. Nice job, you guys. High reps, definitely working on muscular endurance today. Feel the same way with your abdominals when you get down to that floor work. You will probably have time to come back up for another round of these exercises. All right, a lot of you guys starting round number 3. Just the right amount of time, guys. Is exactly where you want to be starting round 3. And again, if you can go heavier, do it. Challenge yourself here. I got it. Tell us. I have that too nitrogen good too.
You ask for more, I'm on the air, I know the last. I work real hard to collect my cash. Tick, 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 take the time. When I'm going for mine. Open your ears and you will hear it. I tell you this, cause there's no limit.
All right, guys. Some of you guys going down to those power sit-ups. We're right about the halfway point. So y'all are right on time. So those power sit-ups, you're trying to stay on those sit bones. Good job, Teresa. All right, Michelle, you can stay right there. You got power sit-ups next. Power sit-ups, weighted toe reaches. Remember, those are weighted. Then you've got hip raises. Sticking with the 15 reps for 3 rounds. Nice, Michelle. Nice power sit-up right there. Good job, Hannah. Just pop those hips up to the ceiling. Nice job, Elise. Good, Shannon. Back to power sit-ups. All right, I think we got everybody down on the floor working core. Strength of your abdominals, your lower, your upper, your transverse abdominis, all of that stuff, y'all. We're working it here. All right, guys, so we're coming up on that 5-minute mark. So remember, you have 3 rounds of your ab work, and then you're back to the low row. And to save yourself a little time on that low row, you could use both arms. So rather than single arm, just a regular hip hinge low row. Try to use the same weight you did with the single arm. Small range of motion on that hip raise, guys. You're not trying to swing the legs. You're trying to lift the hips. Oh, nice, Shannon. Coming back up for those low rows. All right. Work at your own pace, everybody. There's no rush here. We got 2.5 minutes to go. All right, you're in your last 2 minutes. Some of you guys finishing up those abs, coming back up. Again, if you want to save yourself a little time, you just want to do a regular hip hinge low row rather than single arm. It's okay with me. You're going to work all the way through the block or just as far as you can get back through it. We got one more block after this, little cardio finish, similar to block number 1. Keep going, y'all. Keep going. In 3, 2, 1. You guys can finish up those last reps. Finish up those last reps here. Nice job. A lot of work. A lot of work, but a good block because you kind of got a little bit of everything. Not a ton of legs, but definitely got a lot of upper body. Your last block going to be similar to block number 1. Like I said, it's going to be 4 minutes, so 4 rounds. And then I guess I kind of made it my New Year's goal. We're going to do a nice long stretch to finish it. So I hope you guys can stay around for another 9 or 10 minutes or so. So this block, we are going to start with a shuffle. Still using that visual of your invisible box on the floor. We're going to shuffle our feet through the invisible box. So here, now you can add a little if you want to bring that knee up, but in the video, she's a little bit just, a normal shuffle, if you will. We'll take 10 seconds to rest, and we got a foot exchange. So this one, a lot of you remember this from this weekend, 1 foot in, 1 foot out. And on this one too, you want to try to drop a heel, okay? So you're not just standing on your toes. Use your arms. Option, step it in, step it out. Step it in, step it out as quickly as you can, okay? 20 seconds on, 10 seconds off, 4 rounds, and then a good long stretch to get your Wednesday started. You guys need anything, let me know. Here we go, team. In 3, 2, 1. Let's do that shuffle. Bring that knee up if you want. The challenge. Get both feet in that box into the other side. 3, 2, 1, rest. Now on this foot exchange, you definitely want to use your upper body. Here we go. In 3, 2, 1, let's go. Foot exchange, 20 seconds. Halfway. 3, 2, 1, rest. And we go back to shuffle. And hopefully your heart rate's going to start to come up here. Let's do it in 3, 2, 1. Shuffle. Fast feet on the way through to the other side. 8 seconds. 3, 2, 1, rest. Deep breath in, foot exchange. Keep those arms pumping. 3, 2, 1, let's go.
No way you can fight it every day. But don't matter what you say, you know it. The rhythm is gonna get you.
Good job, you guys. Good job. 3, 2, 1, rest. You got shuffle. Back to shuffle. 2 rounds down. 2 to go. 3, 2, 1. Let's shuffle. Let's shuffle. Come on. Halfway. 3, 2, 1. Rest. Okay, back to foot exchange. Here we go. In 3, 2, 1. Fast feet, fast feet. Come on, guys, come on. 3, 2, 1, rest. All right, we got one more. One more round. Here we go. In 3, 2, 1. Shuffle. Shuffle fast. Good job, everybody. Come on. Keep going. 3, 2, 1. Rest. And we're going going to finish off with 30 seconds on this foot exchange. You're in it for the whole 30 in 3, 2, 1. Here we go. You're halfway. Don't stop. Don't stop. 10 seconds. All the way. All the way. 3, 2, 1. Now you're done. Now you're done. Nice job, you guys. All right. Flexibility. We got 5 minutes. Flexibility. Some of you guys, this might be your New Year's resolution. Pay a little bit more time getting yourself more flexible. So start with your hands up overhead. We're going to reach over to one side. Starting right now, we're going to hold this stretch for 20 seconds. So a couple things about stretching. You have to practice it to get better. And you want to just try to stay as relaxed as you can. So if you're holding any tension while you're trying to stretch and lengthen your body, it's not going to work. Go ahead and come back up to center. Grab your other wrist. Starting right now, we've got 20 seconds here. So just stay as relaxed as you can. Don't hold your breath. So make sure you are breathing as you go through this. And if you ever are in pain from stretching, either stretch too far or you got something else going on, bring those arms down. Let's do a nice big shoulder roll here. We'll take it to your cross body stretch. So pull your shoulder down away from your ear. Hold this for another 15 seconds here. In 3, 2, and 1, release, shake it off real quick, and then take it over to the other side. All right, nice to see so many of you guys back at it, making the most of the current situation. You got to keep yourself moving, right? So I don't know. I think it's supposed to be sunny today, maybe. Remember that vitamin D outside, real sunlight, unobstructed. You don't need all that sunscreen. I'm not a doctor, but you don't need all that sunscreen for a little 20 minutes in the sun. You get some vitamin D. Okay, we're going to go into a nice chest stretch here. So bring those elbows out, open up the chest, pinch the shoulder blades together behind you. Now, if you're going to be out in the middle of the day in the sun for, 6 hours, yes, you want to put sunscreen on. But if you're going out for a little, especially in the middle of winter, little walk in the sun, little sunshine on your face, feels so good. And it's good for you. So make sure you guys are taking care of your bodies outside of your workouts. Relax those shoulders here a little bit, everybody. We're going to bring those arms down slowly and kind of shake it off. We're going to put our hands right at our lower back. And I want you to externally rotate the shoulders. So pull the shoulders back. You're going to feel the stretch right over the top of the shoulder joint. Keep your neck relaxed and long here. We're going to go for the quads next. 20 seconds on each side. And then we'll go for the hamstrings and calves. Release this, shake it off. Let's start quad stretch. So quad stretch, knees together, hips are pulled under, okay? And then you're pulling that heel into your glute, but make sure that that knee doesn't go back with it. So you want to try to keep your knees close, up, very upright in your stance here. And stay as relaxed as you can. Let that quad stretch out. We're going to hold this for another 5 seconds. It takes about 20 seconds for your muscle to release. Go ahead and release this. Switch sides. Which is why we typically hold stretches for 20 to 30 seconds. Usually in the studio, we do 30 think 30 seconds depends on the stretch actually. I know when the pandemic first started, they did some great recovery videos, and I think they put them. I don't know if they're in the app or if they're on YouTube. If you guys are interested in that, let me know. I will send you the links. Release that foot. 3, 2, 1. Let's take one heel forward. Push your hips back. Keep that pinky toe up here and relax your knee. So let your leg relax here and let that hamstring stretch out. And if you can reach the toe and gently pull the toe up, you should feel that calf release. And that should feel good after, if you weren't able to drop your heel so much on some of those in and outs and those foot exchanges. As I know a lot of people that were here this weekend were like texting me, oh my God, my calves are so tight. Yeah, because you got to learn to drop your heel. You don't always want to be just on the ball of your foot. Go ahead and roll this foot up. We're going to switch to the other side. Hips back. Relax your knee. Relax your leg. I'm going to hold this for 20. Then we'll take a deep breath in and we will be done. Three, 2, and 1. Take those feet wide. Come on down for a nice deep breath in. Coming all the way up. Reach it up. And release. Round of applause, you guys. You're done. Happy Wednesday, everybody. Good strength day today. A little bit of cardio. Have a wonderful Wednesday, and I'll see you guys on Friday, same time. Bye.
Thanks, Becky.
Thank you.